Okay, what's happening? This your boy AK. Nah, did I was about to say AK? I mean GK, prodigal son from What's Happening TV. You hear me? And I got a special individual next to me. And let him introduce himself.
Name is Frankson Collins II. I'm the president of Missouri City Graduate Chapter of Grew Fi Grew Social Fellowship Incorporated.
Oh, you the president of the Mo City Graduate Chapter.
Yes, sir.
So it's a lot of people don't understand how grooves move. How would you put it?
Smooth, suave, debonair.
Oh, you can't go wrong with that, huh? And I also heard that you in school and you trying to be, not trying to be, but will be a doctor in mathematics.
Yes, I'm currently working on my doctorate in mathematics education at Texas State University.
Okay, so what made you go for the mathematics?
It's more so a gift. I think we all have gifts inside of ourselves. We just need to tap into it. And so mine happened to be mathematics, and I found that out at a young age.
Mm-hmm.
I was tutoring college kids probably at the age of 13, 14. And so when I got to college, I really wanted to make video games, but they didn't have all the technology and stuff they got now, back then. So it kind of shifted me towards mathematics, and I ended up getting my bachelor's and my master's. And I got another master's in education administration, and so the PhD is just like tying the two masters together.
Okay. So
mathematics education.
okay, so how you tap into that power of understanding your potential or the talent and the skills that an individual contain?
I think a lot of times we have to get away from social media. We got to get away from the television. We got to get away from all of these distractions that pull us away from ourselves and take some time to really see who we are. A lot of people know who other people want them to be, but they don't know who they want to be. Typically, it takes people a long time to figure out who they want to be. This is the reason why we make so many mistakes in life. But those who figure out who they want to be at an early stage find success at an earlier time than others. You can look at most of your athletes. LeBron James knew he wanted to play basketball the moment that he started playing basketball. I'm going to be great at this.
Okay.
So therefore, at the age of 16, he's inside of ESPN magazine. At the age of 18, because that's the only thing he's been working towards.
Okay.
A lot of times we get distracted by having too many goals. We need to condense our goals and have one main goal and let your short-term goals build to that one main goal.
You said something earlier, two key factors. You said something about distractions, and you also said something about we're gonna stick with distractions. How can a person not really focus on the distractions?
I would say the best part is really to schedule your day. A lot of times we don't realize that the same 24 hours Bill Gates you have. And the same way he can make money in that time frame, you can too. But we waste time. We spend too much time in the bathroom, for example. You spend more time on your cell phone than you do what you're doing in the bathroom. So we have to structure our time and dedicate time to ourselves. You dedicate 8 hours to go to work, that's for somebody else. But when are you going to dedicate time for you? You dedicate 8 hours to sleep, but it's only 24 hours in a day, so you can't sleep 8 hours.
I feel you. Man, that's the complicated issues. I know one thing about grooves, if I'm not mistaken, y'all don't take no excuses, right?
Right. There's no excuses for anything in life. A lot of things is really just you making a plan. A proper pre-planning prevents piss poor performance. And so therefore, if you plan correctly, anything's accomplishable. If you learn to delegate and use the resources around you and simply think, you can accomplish a lot of things in life. We get so complacent based off how television programs us to be. And so if you really think about it, watching a television program, it tells you when to laugh, when to cry, when to have every emotion. So when you get into reality, you are looking for somebody to tell you to have these emotions. So therefore, since nobody's giving you direction, you're lost. And that's the reason why you feel the need to always live through social media, because somebody is telling you what to do. The program or the script is already written.
Oh, he talking some knowledge, people. He talking some knowledge. But you also said something about people choosing their identity. And down here in the South, we got Greeks. We got the Omegas. Not me.
Right.
But
Right.
They got Omegas, they got Alphas, they got Sigmas, they got Iotas. But too many people do not hear about grooves. What made you choose grooves? No shade to the other organization.
Well, not at all. I mean, like I say, we're 100% African. No disrespect to the Greek. We're just a non-Greek organization. Groove simply resonated with me. If you look at the origins of 1962, ask yourself what was going on during that time period.
A lot of Civil War, not Civil War, but Civil Acts.
Right, we got Civil Rights Acts, we got a lot of things going on, and then if you tie into the colors of the organization, you see a lot of similarities between the Black Panther parties and some of the things that they were standing upon, to the point where some colleges even looked at them as a secondary Black Panther party inside of the colleges. This was the reason why they were so prominent around HBCUs and around the southern and eastern states during those time periods. But for me, the reason why I chose Groove is because there were things inside of this organization that I didn't see in other organizations, which is simply the truth. A lot of organizations tend to give you their version of the story, and it's not the truth of the story. And we get so lost in what really happened.
Yeah.
And so if you do your history, you'll find out that the Greeks perverted everything from religion to how you learn in schools. It's all been perverted. The Socrates, the Platos, they'll tell you that they created everything, but not knowing that they traveled to Egypt to learn that information. They learned from our schools. The only reason they got most of that information was because once Africa was, let's say, conquered in their period of time by Alexander the Great, he took the information out of those temples and created the Library of Alexandria. So a lot of the things were stolen from us and told that we didn't create it, but in actuality, they just took our information, flipped it, and gave it back to us.
Okay. I got. Okay. Hey,